Voll ins Auge. Nein. Oh. Das ist ein guter Fisch.
Is it recording?
Hey guys, welcome to a new movie. Today is our last day here in Spain. For me, I will be heading to France. But before that, we are taking advantage of our last day to do some proper fishing. We are currently on our way to the river, one of the smaller rivers around the Ebro. And yes, today we will be fishing for catfish using a drift boat. The river water is very turbid due to heavy rain in the past few days, resulting in strong currents. Fishing in these conditions is not without risk. But luckily we have Timo with us, who can navigate us through the river. He's a guide from Urlaub nach Mars, so if you ever want to try this, feel free to check them out. I've been doing this for many years, and it was always exciting. Now we are heading into the murky river to try to catch some catfish. The goal for today is to get at least one bite and land the fish successfully. When the current is strong and you hook a fish of 1 or 2 meters, you can quickly drift away while the fish remains stationary and sometimes even swims against the current. So let's get the boat into the water and get started right away. Before heading into the river, it's crucially to prepare all the equipment because there won't be any time to do so once we are drifting through the rapids. Before we could even start fishing on this day, we had to take a moment to rescue a distressed bird caught in a tree. Once we safely placed the bird on land, we finally began our fishing expedition. The first bite didn't take long to happen at all.
Ärgerlich. Das geht halt nur kurz, ne? Ja. Ich weiß halt, ob da was drin steht, weil es da unten so flach ist und die hier überhaupt hochkommen.
Ja, würde ich das mal sagen.
Bei höherem Wasser stand. Jawohl.
It seems that the fish took in a lot of vegetation along with the bait.
Machen wir schneller mal? Ja, ja. Alles gut. Mamma mia! Oh, yeah. Okay.
At the edge of the weed bed, the first fish grabbed the bait, and it had a big belly underneath. It must been feeding on plenty of fish and crayfish recently. Of course, we released it immediately. Catfishing from a drift boat is indeed quite straightforward, and there are only a few things to consider to catch the fish successfully. The most important thing is accurate casts across the current. The closer you cast to the shore, the better. It's essentially not to get tangled in obstacles. The second crucial point is to avoid falling off the boat. Point number 3 is to strike hard when you feel the fish bite.
Ja, komm, Karpfen. Nee. Der kam davor schon mal kurz. Abgehend oder nicht? Juhu!
We have just pulled over to the shore to take a short break. There's another thunderstorm approaching, so before it hits, let me quickly show you the equipment I'm using here. We will start with the reel. It's an 8000 Stella, which I usually use for tuna fishing. It might be a bit excessive for this type of fishing, but it works great with a 0.45mm braided line from Hard. I also have a 1mm thick braided leader attached to it. As bait, I'm using a twin-tailed swim bait with a treble hook on the back. The fish seem to be really attracted to the setup. When fishing so close to the shore, it's crucial to tighten the drag properly and hold everything securely. The rod is a 25S popping rod from Hard, which is actually my lightweight tuna rod. However, it works incredibly well for catfishing too, especially because of its length of 2 meters 40, allowing me to cast the bait quite far. Now let's get back on the boat and we will continue from here.
Oh, in dieser Hook.
Ist gut?
Mhm.
Das Auge?
Fall ins Auge. Nein. Oh, ja. Das ist ein guter Fisch.
Yes, that's a good fish.
Nee, doch nicht. Aber ich habe am Anfang noch keinen Kontakt gehabt. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Was? Über Spanja! Kleines Zack ist
I thought it was much
Ich habe
bigger.
gedacht, das ist richtig fett. Wie er auf mich zukam. Ja, sobald du mich so schnell angefangen hast, ist die Angst.
That's the next catfish. It's not really a golden catfish, but the water is currently so turbid that the catfish appear very light in color. It looks quite impressive. It came out of the reeds nicely. It should be noted on this day, the conditions at the Ebro were truly perfect. The water was turbid due to heavy rain, which made the catfish very active because a lot of food was being washed into the river.
Ja.
Slow down, Timo. Easy.
Mal Hände drüber.
Raise one arm, now the other.
Und mal die andere Hand. Kritisch.
Critical stuff.
Kann man euch irgendwie helfen?
Ganz schwierig.
Yes, he's free again.
Warte mal, soll ich versuchen?
Maybe he's not that small after all. That was a close call.
Dezent.
Ja, passt.
Here comes the next catfish. He wanted a little twister too.
Der wollte ihn auch haben. Einen kleinen Twister. Oh, das könnte zum Guten
Yes, this one is
werden.
big. He's better.
Sicher? Komm, drill du den.
Kann ich den Tag
Oh, he got off.
Ah. Ah. Mad.
Now the drift boat is back on land. Just in front of another spot I had another good fish on the line, but unfortunately it got off shortly afterward. That was very frustrating, but not all of them could be landed successfully. If you would like to try this fishing experience, feel free to check out Urlaub nach Mars. And that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe as always. See you next time.